My name is Colleen Blackard, and I make monotypes about my travels to Ireland, Scandinavia, and all over. My work is about connecting my inner world to the outer world and the experiences I'm having traveling throughout the landscapes that I see. A lot of the times I'm going to residencies out in the West, or out this summer I went to Germany for Atelier House Helms in residency, and I spent the time creating a series of monotypes reflecting on my adventures through Scandinavia, and a lot of the hikes and a lot of the folklore I was reading about the region. I make art to connect with the wonder I see all around me in the world. A lot of the times when I'm having these adventures traveling, I'm out there and I'm inspired by the landscape, and I just want to share this awe that I feel and also connect it to my emotional state in those experiences. And when I'm coming back into the studio, I'm reflecting on all these experiences I've had and how to connect them to my emotions about them and share them with the world. For this show, a lot of the work was inspired by my recent travels this summer to Scandinavia. And before that, it was about a residency I did in Ireland and my experiences there connecting to the landscape. There's a lot of lore in the landscape that helps me to understand its history and the stories of the people who live there. So, for instance, nearby at the residency, there was the Kilrelig monks who lived there in the Middle Ages, and I spent a long time researching the pigments that they would use and have access to back when they lived there. And I created a series reflecting on a return to that site under the moonlight and used the colors that they would have had access to. Before that, I also did a series about an abandoned barn from near where my family lives in Texas, and I created this series when I was living in New York in my studio and a bit homesick, but also found that the barn became my personal symbol for my own experience of transformation. So this whole series about the abandoned barn is how it's kind of reconnecting to itself and finding its place in the world. So a monotype is actually a printmaking technique where you're painting on like a piece of glass. For me, I use a gelatin plate, and then I'll create my image the way I want it, work on it for quite a while, and then I run it through the press with the paper and it transfers to the paper. So it's basically a transfer painting. You only get one shot to create the image, and the image is a mirror image of what you create. And I really enjoy the kind of unknown that this process adds. I can't really predict what the press will do, and it creates this wonderful kind of unknown.